Hello and what is up, everybody? Clifford Biggs here, totally forgetting to do my intro there for a second because I was distracted. What was I distracted with, you ask? Well, it's simple. It's real simple. It's really simple. I don't know what that was. Like, peeps, just don't. No, just. I don't know, okay? Why'd they give me so much compressed coal? Well, I don't know what that's for, but anyway. I don't know why the making of graphene is always so incredibly fast. I mean, the extracting for my system isn't. Yeah, I could put in like 3 of these. So let's go ahead and, yeah, let's do that, yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and put some uranium in. And I'm gonna go ahead and sand. Of course I don't have sand. Anyway, so today's stream, I actually do want to do the auto crafting properly. I have like some stuff being done automatically, but having some stuff being done automatically is, oh fuck, oh shit, oh fuck, oh not good, oh not good, not good, not good. I drained the system. I drained the system. That has no power. That has no lava. This is out. Oh fuck. Oh shit. Shit, titty ball sacks. Okay, that's fine. Luckily the system, it going out just means I can't do shit automatically. Where's my advanced tank? Where the fuck is my fluid hopper? Thank you. I'm gonna have to drain my air reserve system. I have a lot of lava. Because this should be full on power, yeah. The problem is damn thing can't transfer in time. So I think I'm just gonna get rid of the buffer. No, the problem is not the buffer. Come on. Come on, get back up. You can do it. Generate some damn power. Although this is just a buffer. I'm not sure why I'm using the buffer. Alright. You know the problem is probably because of the wireless charging. I'm gonna just go ahead and turn it off. Because I'm pretty sure the moment yeah, it's my backpack. Yeah. So you can see this is why I want to why I want to go big reactors. Alright. Anyway, now that crisis has been averted. Let's go ahead and make some sand real quick. Goodbye. Let's make a 1x compressed sand. Thank you. How much is in the system here? It's 5 ingots, so I need 9 ingots worth. Alright, so I decided what my next geo is going to be. Uranium. I'm just going to do the same system that I did for the other one. There's no way you are... Okay. Should I just do this manually? Because the problem is this takes so damn long that, you know what, screw it. I'm just gonna do it manually. Where my sieves goes? Where's my sieves? Where my sieves? Where my sieves went? There we go. And what measures do I have in the system? Iron should do just fine. Although I can just upgrade that into gold. And then upgrade the gold into diamonds. And then I can't upgrade that that into netherite without a smithing template. And I'll need to go to hell to get the smithing template. Alright, anyway. There's barely any uranium. So yeah, I'm getting the uranium ore so I can make uranium en masse. But I'm also thinking that maybe I put in another, like, because I didn't realize that uranium and plutonium, or platinum, not plutonium, only comes from crushed deep slate. So I'm thinking I might need like another, like, hammer system just to go to, like, crushed deep slate. So that way, you know, I have plenty of this stuff lying around. Because I was like, oh, it's just going to give me ores, but I'm not going to get, like, diamonds and emeralds, so it's not worth it. Then I realized, oh, wait a second. That's how I get my uranium. Not to mention, I have a shit ton of crushed deep slate. I can make another hammer. I can make another, I can make another sieve. I just got the diamond meshes. And I do have to venture into the hell so I can get the smithing template so I can start making netherite stuff. I don't think I need much from hell. Alright, put those away, those away. Right. And yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Alright, so I think if I put you in there, that gives me like 4. And I'll just put like the nuclear reactor below this. That's 8 ingot right there. So yeah, it is 4 for one of those. Okay. That's actually not a bad conversion rate, since smelting it is only 1. That's an incredibly good conversion rate, in fact. there should be one block in there. Two of these. Oh shit. Oh right. There. There we go. Now I need a block breaker, and I need the smart absorber to like look at it and be like, hey, you have to wait until it's fully grown. Oh, right. Yeah, the reason why the smart absorber works, and I just realized this, is because I had a Silk Touch pickaxe, and I picked the thing up with Silk Touch, and that's how I was able to put it there. And it knows to look for, like, hey, that's not gonna work here. Because the system don't know, hey, use Silk Touch. I mean, unless I can just milk Silk Touch. Oh, right, the enchanter does it. I just need slime and some lapis and I can make a Silk Touch pickaxe. Alright, you need dark steel. Fuck, that's an ally thing. Well, I need essence ores for that. This can do it, but that's annoyingly fancy. And any tool that has Silk Touch. Alright, the enchanter is going to be the easiest way to do it. So I just need dark steel, and to make that I need alloy smelting. And to make you. So put that in there. Alright, what else? Oh, luckily I had the components for that. Boom. And let me get a power cable just in case I want to do something else with that system. Not sure what, but hey. Put this here. Right, it needs a fucking capacitor because Ender IO and everything Ender IO needs a damn capacitor. At Ender IO. Hold on. What am I missing? Energetic coal dust and energetic alloy. Coal dust, I can easily make that, right? Crushing coal. Any type of crusher can do it. You know what? I got these. I don't feel like dealing with that. there we go. And now then, what I need? Dark steel ingots. How do I make you? So you are... Oh, you still require this fucking coal dust. Oh no, I can use 2 coal. 2 coal, 1 obsidian, and 1 iron. Alright, that's good to go. Two, 3 of these. Coal, I put a whole bunch of coal in here. And obsidian. It's not gonna go back in the thing. Now I could put a better capacitor in there, but there. Got time in a bottle. Put that in there. Alright, I need to make a lectern real quick. Of course I don't have slabs. Why do I have slabs, you know? That. And what else? A bookshelf. That. And that. And now one of these. And then finally, boom. Now this doesn't require power, right? No, it doesn't. Alright, so how far I get silk touch from this bitch? So I want silk touch. So it's a book and quill, a slime ball, 15 things. Good. Alright, oh shit. Fuck my life. Yeah, that requires squid. In case you haven't noticed, it's not exactly a what the fuck? Did an egg just hatch? Right there. Stop moving, chicken nugget. Oh, technically you're not chicken nugget. It's so strange that like there's an update coming out. Or there was an update that came out. The what was it called? The baby update. Which, by the way, does it feel like Mojang is releasing the weirdest of updates? It's like nothing exciting is being released. And we're getting things that like, okay, but why, you know? And it's like, this feel like the weirdest updates coming out. Like the Copper Golem seemed cool in concept until you actually see it and you're like, this thing's ass. This thing is literally ass. Alright, and shit. Oh, there's the book, but where the fuck am I supposed to get an ink sac from? So the squid essence, there's a squid beak from Requiem, the loot fabricator, and a squid. Are you telling me there's nowhere else I can get an ink sac? What about a book and quill itself? No. Printing clone could do it. Ay, ay, ay. did not realize that, like, oh, you're gonna regret not having the Silk Touch. You know, that was not on my to-do list. Alright. How am I doing on the cool hearts? Because there is no Aldemodium stars. I have netherite. Apostioso, Gem Dust, Savaging, Diamond Upgrade Template, Crushed Blackstone, Netherite Upgrade, Netherite itself. Wait, does it want me to go to like Apotheosis in order to get like the Netherite mesh? And it wants me to do that before I can say, alright, I have all the moniums. That literally makes no sense. There's other ways to get that, you know what I need to do? Since I'm going to be doing this a lot. Do that. Alright, running out of lappies. So, let me see. There we go. There we go. I mean, efficiency 4 and unbreaking 11 is literally not bad at all. Especially since that's better than my current pickaxe. But gonna have to go ahead and scrape that off. Okay, getting efficiency by itself is ass. Oh, come on, don't do this to me again. What I should do, right, is I forgot, all I have to do is drop a handle onto the tool with a book next to it, and I will get the enchantment from it. And since these are good enchants, hold on. One obby. And I need to make an anvil, which of course I don't have in the system. Three. All right. So much shit going on. No, because obby's annoying to pick up. Over here works. That. Turn the magnet off. I forgot to make a book. As I'm breaking on it. forgot the achievement's gonna come off one at a time. What do you mean I'm out of leather? Oh, I'm out of leather. That's a wee bit awkward. Unbreaking 4. Nice. Well, I guess I'll scrape the efficiency off of it. Because I desperately need just good old-fashioned silk touch. Come on. Like, silk touch can only be on the highest one, right? There we go. Holy shit. Silk touch and efficiency. Sure, I'll go with it. There we go. That's all I needed. That's all I needed that for. Alright, I have a piece of obsidian that needs to go. Alright. So this can go away, this can go bye-bye. I mean, I literally have a thing that will just allow me to make this indefinitely. Alright, I need another smart absorber again. Observer. And for that, once again, I need to make a regular observer. I need to make one of these again. I'm gonna put you away. Where's my sandpaper? Alright, put that in there. There we go. Put that in there. I need my brass because I made plenty of this. Oak. Not sure. Oh, because it's trying to compress stuff. That's why. That goes in there, and bada bing, bada boom. Smart absorber found. All right. Now, like, you know what I should have did was a redstone link, because how much does a redstone link cost to make? Just andesite casing and a transmitter is just that and that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these, because I may need 2 sets. Alright, transmitter does not care about that. Oh, fuck. Oh, I have Solaris. There we go. I can get rid of the damn sandpaper. Actually... I need another smart observer because I want to do platinum as well. So I don't think I need. And I'm gonna need a block breaker. Gonna need another one in Veil's Effect. Another observer. And another one of these. And bada bing, bada boom, another one. Another one. Right now, what I can do is go ahead, take this out. And what I want to do is tell it to look at that. There we go. And when you see a fully grown one, you're going to emit a signal. That signal going to come from here to, actually, I can put this on the back, right? Yes. Do I need to hit you with a wrench? Oh, fuck. There we go. Luckily this wrench works. I think that's the send receiver. There we go. Oh, fuck. It's not shift, it's just click. I swear to fuck. Stop that. There we go. Holy shit. Now I need to put something on the other end to say, hey. Oh. Sure, we can use crystals. Crystal on red signal. There. Alright, this one might need to break because it doesn't know. So now, once that's fully grown, there we go. Alright, it doesn't know what to do with these stone pebbles. That's fine. Alright, why is there still a stone pebble? It should only be breaking once it sees a full one. Hello? Okay. It has a signal. Okay. Now then, I want to do the exact same setup over here. So I put that there. It should just break it. I need to spin that around. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round. Do that. And now this thing probably has stone pebbles. It definitely does. It's going to keep having stone pebbles until I give it a code, and the code is going to be on... Did not need to do that. But yeah, sure, whatever, it doesn't matter. You're gonna be uranium on red. You're gonna be uranium on red. And you are only going to work when you have a signal. So right now, no signal, doesn't do shit. The crystal fully grows. It's gonna see it when it fully grows and be like, oh shit, that's a crystal, and smash it. You know what sucks is if I was smarter, I would not put this right in front of my damn doorway. Because now, I'm gonna take that off real quick and just put it here. I could put like 2 more behind it. There we go. Oh, fuck. What is draining my system now? Alright, that should just drain all the power out of it. There we go. Alright. Now then, that should be uranium going into the system. The only problem is that uranium is going here where I don't want it to go. So I need to make an oak drawer real quick. One of these. Yeah, I'm having horrible battery issues. Why? Why you gotta be special? Are you serious right now? There we go. And now. Okay, wrong buttons. Stop existing. Stop. 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 There's the one problem with like pre-made land and whatnot. I can't really control spawning. Yeah, all this needs a boost, but I need power before I do that. Alright, let me go ahead and get that uranium. take it. Boom. Alright, so there's a spot for uranium in the system. I need to wait 1 for platinum. And I swear, once I get this done, I'm gonna get this done, then we're gonna do big reactors, and then we're gonna do auto crafting. But as you can see, I have power issues. Nothing's working the way it's supposed to. I'm constantly in a state where I'm running out of power. Excuse me. So I need to fix that before I can do anything else. Alright. I'm gonna eventually learn. There we go. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and lock you. Gonna go ahead and link you. Now right now you're just an empty slot that can't do anything. One thing I regret is making the hover so damn slow. Right, these fucking stone pebbles can go to hell. And these sand. Just need 1 ingot. Damn. Oh, there's 6 in here already. Did not realize when I put 6 in there, but okay. It waste, but that's gonna be 7, that's gonna be 8 and 9. Nine. There we go. Let me go ahead and just cook these all up. Put them over here, have them out the way. Alright, anyway, what was I thinking? Alright. Flux point 2. And I'm gonna ignore the platinum for now. Because I want to focus on big reactors. Because I think I could just do a diamond coal reactor. I don't really need to get to like oh, it's no longer big reactors, it's just extreme. Right, it was big, bigger, now it's extreme reactors. Oh, I love being out of power. Alright, we do an emergency injection of lava into the system. I know I said I was gonna take this set and just replicate it. I was like, yeah, fuck that shit. Make a nuclear reactor. Okay, why? Because nuclear reactors are cool, that's why. Right. Alright, that's gonna make power, that's gonna go through it. That's gonna be good for a little while. So, how big do I want this to be? Alright, so underneath here, unfortunately there are some cables, but I'm gonna go 1, 2, yeah, that's gonna be fine. Alright, where's my stone blocks? What do you mean that's all I have? What do you mean? Actually, because it's going to be completely different, it's just going to be massive amount of power. I'm gonna go ahead and grab some blackstone. Make some... You know what? Nah. Put blackstone back in the system. Deep slate, because it's below everything. Deep slate bricks. I need a lot more than that. So let's do deep slate bricks. With what else? Not making andesite, but I do have a shit ton of it. Alright, what else? Small andesite bricks. Alright, and let me make like iron bars. Because I think that's gonna look cool for this. I think it'll look cool. Yeah. Alright. That's gonna be a little bit of a problem. So... I'm gonna need so much more magneton. So much more deep slate. There we go. That's gonna be like one layer. Oh my gosh. Just doing that took up that much deep slate. Hold on. I need more deep slate. And where is it? Deep slate bricks, thank you. Have an idea, I'm gonna need more deep slate. There we go. Actually, I'm gonna need deep slate slabs. And where's my simply lights? lights. What is this? Stop. Good. How are we doing in power? Oh, great. It's draining. Love when things are just draining of power at all times. Real great. Awesome. You know, I should be fine. Famous last words. One right there for lighting. Alright, I'm missing one, which sucks balls. But I know where I can get one. Real quick. I'm sorry, that's me accidentally sideswiping my own. I need to change you back into a top. Get to snooze. Go. Yeah, that's perfectly centered. I don't know why I didn't think it was centered for a second there. Alright, so I'm going to put this down. Sun, you're kind of blaring in my eyes. Okay. This is just to make sure there's enough torches. That. Sure. Sure. Alright, so that is literally just a buffer layer. I'm gonna need a lot more than just 64 of these. Yeah, why the hell did I go with that little? And of course I ran out. And apparently wasn't doing the corner for some reason. I don't know why. Alright. we go. Alright. There we go. And now what I want to do is bust a hole through here. Here. That's the perfect middle, right? Okay, yep. There. All right, and there we go. Oh fuck, wrong button. Now I'm going to need glowstones. Thank you. I think I'm gonna need a little bit more. And this is just to stop things from spawning. Alright, and that should be good enough. So now I want to go down by 6. Oh boy, I forgot how slow this is. Should give me 5 in between, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. Alright, so I want to make sure I have 5 in between. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Come on, you know I did not want to do that game. Really? It's not me. It's this thing doing it on purpose. I do not have enough for this. I think I have to cut this deep slate to make it into the bricks. I just can't do directly into bricks. Let me see. Nope, that just makes polish. Yeah, I have to unfortunately cook it if I don't use a this. Alright, almost down. Boom. Done. enough of this stuff. Nope, I don't. And I don't have enough small andesite bricks to do the floor either, but all right. Keep pressing the wrong buttons. Shut up, birds. I'm not going insane. There's like birds outside my damn windows chirping. I am perfectly normal and A-okay. I hate the fact I can't do anything with the slabs. Where's the mod that allows me to turn the slabs back into whole blocks? I need it! And I don't think that's going to be enough, but... yeah. Alright, off. Boom. I know y'all be loving when I do that shit right there. Right there, right there, right there, right there, right there. There we go. I 100% don't have enough iron bars for this, but hey. But yeah. I mean, given that this is about to be a nuclear reactor I'm about to put in here. Where the hell did my bar go? Oh. Not sure how the fuck it ended up down here, but sure. Of course I'm out again. Gosh darn it. I forgot to do to check to see if there was anything like marble. Also, I might mess with the configs to fix the descent speed to be a little bit faster. It's just a wee bit slow. Which is why you keep seeing me turning it on and off. Alright, got 97 of these remaining. Hopefully that's enough. Almost. Ooh. Oh shit. Shit. Things can unfortunately spawn. Those lights are a little bit too high up. So I'm just going to put the torches here for now. I'll replace those torches with actual lights in a bit. First, that way, that way. Gotta make life a little bit easier for me. There we go. See? Alright, so the andesite, which I do have to be careful. I'm not getting any more of this stuff. There we go. I forget it always says this. Alright, so for now, I'm just gonna put the torches in here. The torches are not staying. Calm the F down. The torches will go. Alright, why is it not? Oh, it's just slow. So let's put that away. Right, the uranium does not have anywhere to go. Output, push to the top. I'm like, huh? Why is that uranium just stuck in there? Clear, nope, not dealing with that. If I put you in there, you don't do anything. Let me check chisel. Don't like the chisel face on it. Ooh. La, I like that. Glowstone, I need 9 of these, right? Alright. Torches can go. There we go. All right, and now then let's get started. So I'm gonna need extreme reactors casings. I think basic is fine. I need the reinforce if I'm doing actively cooled, right? Let me check. Extreme reactor definitely has to have. There we go. Bert, shut the fuck up or I will beat the shit out of you. Yeah, basic. And I only need to like reprocessing is if I was making like plutonium, lithium, insanium, whatnot. Actively, okay. Yeah, I remember. Alright, so I'm gonna need a shit ton of basic. That. Alright. I'm not gonna be able to go very tall with this, but that's gonna be fine. There we go. Now, let's just start again. Right. Oh, it can only be 5x5 when it's me at basics. So, 2 reactors? Because I think this is a 5x5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do that. Yeah, why not? Do 2 reactors down there. I think that's gonna look pretty cool. And I'm pretty sure I'm getting enough uranium in the system to power 2 reactors simultaneously. Yeah. But what I am going to need is another oak drawer. You'll see why in a second. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and lock that. And I'm going to go ahead and connect that. All right. Now then, what do I need? Add extreme reactors. There we go. That's plenty of sand right there. Reactor glass needs a reactor casing as well, right? And needs regular glass, so. Shit. Time to grab the tank. Again. Okay, I have way too regular much cobblestone in the system. Like, what I can do, right? Is the problem is this. Just gonna go ahead and do that. That will break the link. What am I doing? Keep that over there. I know I said I was gonna make solar panels, but I plan to do that too. 100% gonna have a mixed fuel system. You know, solar, geothermal, and nuclear. Like you should. Alright. So now then, I should stop being a damn drain on my system. And I should be able to craft some stuff now. Alright. Now, as our coal, the outer frames has to be this. And I'm just going to do diamond cooled. Why? Because I have a shit ton of diamond, that's why. Alright. There we go. And I'm going to need one right there, one right there. Yep. Alright, so throw that in there, and now I'm going to need basic reacting glass. Reactor glass. Nice. Alright, I need to make more basic reactors. I don't want to make too much of this stuff. Okay, and now I'm gonna need a controller, tap, input, and export, as well as the control rods and the thingamabobs. For these, actually 8 of these per, and then I'm gonna need the 4 of those. 2, 3, 4 of these. Like, I can still use a block of diamond cool off a reactor, right? Extreme reactor hasn't changed that, right? You. What can I use to cool a reactor? Oh, right. I never held graphite in my hand. Nope. Oh, 16 graphite. Okay. All right. Like, what can I use to cool it? Like, can I still use diamonds? I'm gonna hope that diamonds still work as a coolant, because I know water works. Oh shit, these are 3 high. Oops. Okay, and I keep doing that. One more of these. One more of these. I did need one more of these. What I needed was more of these. And now I need the solid access points. Of course we are. Oaks. Where you at? There we go. Gonna need one for solids and one for outs. And then what else I'm gonna need? controllers, right? What do you mean? Alright, sleepy times. Alright. That's in there. Gonna need 2 of these. 2. And then I need the power tap. Where's the power tap? Does it mean I need a different power tap for an... Hold on. Okay, to access power or items from your reactor or even input fuel, you'll need to require a block. The power taps provide a way for you to tap into the power that a passive reactor make you. You can attach pipes and cables to extract access points are required. Reactor active. Forge energy power tap basic. Then why is there a passive one? Put that in the system. Put that in the system. All right. So what I'm going to want is a input, output, and controller, and power in, followed by 2 pieces of glass. Okay, that works. So this needs to be switched to output mode for all the junk that's going to come out of it. There we go. That there, that there. And I could have sworn I made more of those. Am I able to access the top of them? Yes, I can. Output. Actually. Beautiful. Okay. Now, actually, what I can do to make life super easy for me is that I have the wireless doing revolve, right? Like, I have the actual one that it just gave me. Not the wireless hub, the wireless controller. And put the wireless hub on a piece of reactor glass. And cannot connect to itself. Oh shit. Okay, that's online now, right? Yeah. Alright. Oh, it was a little bit worried there. Am I gonna need like smart cables for this? I feel like I am. But ME import. I need 2 imports. One and damn it, Fluix. Oh my gosh. Look. I saw the power situation, and then from there, everything's gonna be good. Everything's gonna be golden. I need flux plugs, I think it is. Provide, no, I need to pull power. Oh, great. You are going to pull into this grid. Let me see if it's even working. So let me just grab a stack of uranium real quick. Okay. And turn off the reactor and push the control rods all the way into the fuel rods. Best hope. Oh. Reactor on. How am I doing? I'm generating nearly 20 FE per tick. Okay, I obviously filled my system with so much power. It's completely, yeah, power surge, bypass limits. Yeah, I don't need that much power flowing through, so I think what I'm gonna do is just go ahead and oh, wait, oh, that's a name. Current, change it by 1 by pressing up or down button. Alright, let's do 90, change all. Now that's definitely gonna change powers. Okay. Alright. So that's going way less power. And it's only generating that much, so anyway, less consumption. Let's do 80. How are we doing? Yeah, what I should have did was did like one without the diamond blocks to see if that's doing anything. But oh well. Alright, so that's one input. I need another input over here. I need an export there and an export there. It's gonna look cool, okay? Alright, but that should be good enough for a power system here. Especially once I get two of them running. Actually, now I think about it, right, my 64 can barely keep up. So what I want is for it to... Oh, not that. Let's say 50, change all. How are we doing? There we go. Okay, 50 is where I wanted it to be. Change all. And what did I want? Fluid dust. Put that in here. I need another ME export bus. Import. Put that there. Now I need two exports. And there we go. Okay. And I want you to export uranium. Ingots, where are the ingots? Do that. Whoever just made it so you can just drag it from like JEI. Thank you so much for that. Okay, 30 of those, boom. 25 of those, boom. I think these need to be jacketed though, so I'm gonna put wool on them. Because right now this only has 8 cables. This should have more, right? It has 8 channels. .32 channel. All right. It would be great if it just tells me how many fucking cables. Like, the basic has 8 channels. Cover does nothing. Yeah, so I want dense. And what I want is the dents right here. Oh. What? Why is that ass backwards? There we go. So hopefully, now that's connected with a dents cable, it's gonna be like, okay, you have more channels. All right. Network apprentice. What does that mean? There we go. So that's generating 10 FE. Right. This should also generate 10. Because they're both set to like 50% insertion. Yeah, so that's stable power right there. Why is this generating a little bit more power, and why is it a little bit more hotter? 50, change all. That's also 50, change all. Yeah, this one's a little bit hotter and generating a little bit more power and going through it. Huh? They're both the same design. The only thing different is... Okay, what? I need a flux plug. Right, flux dust. How do I make you again? Right, obsidian, crushing obsidian with a shit ton of redstone. How much redstone do I even have in the system right now? Okay, take out another 2 stacks. And where's my obby? I need the compact. I need one of these. Put the compacts right here. Turn off my magnet. Put regular obby up here. And that's all it can do before it breaks. All right, and boom, 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 boom. And okay, now are you no. This one's perfectly at 11. This one is at 10 point, but it's also running slightly cooler, but I'm using diamond blocks for both of them. That's filled with uranium. That's filled with uranium. I'm so confused. I am so confused. Okay, now that power is actually being drained, they're slightly equal, but this is getting slightly worse. Is it because I was using this longer? Heavily irradiated core. How heavily irradiated the core is higher buildup. Okay, so how do I de-irradiate the core a bit? Look, I don't know, okay? What I do know is that I should have more enough power to up everything right now. Okay, you should be absolutely filled with power. You are. Now, right now, the only thing about this, right, is that it needs lava going in it. Yeah, that's not a lot lava. Alright, anyway. For right now, that's not my issues. My issue is I wanted bigger power. Why did I do that? Alright, I can actually put away the golden apple. Okay, so now that that's done, I have a power grid and my power is, it should be stabled, in fact. I can go back over here. And if I look at this setting, alright. Now this should be absolutely fine. Because this should be getting so much powers from this network here. Yeah, 15,000 FE per tick, that's coming in. Okay, you know what I should do? Let me look at my network settings, right? Network 2, I'm gonna call that the power out. Right? Because everything should be on network 2 for power outs. I'm gonna go to this one here. I'm gonna call this power in. Alright? Now flux points sent out, right? Points provide powers, plugs receive power. Yeah, this thing should not be moving at all. Alright, that's good. So I think, now how am I doing? So shit has barely been processed. My uranium is good. Let me check my system to see if I have any plutonium in the system. Because if I do, I want to take it all out and move it. Nope. Okay, I haven't made a single plutonium yet. Alright, so anyway, I'm gonna say power system is good. You know, I have the uranium coming in, the uranium's getting cooked. And I should be generating more uranium than I'm using. I am. That's good. Now we're about platinum later. For right now, let me focus on this, right? So I'm gonna need a crafting. How do I need to make this, right? 1K code processing, crafting monitor, and crafting unit. Alright, a crafting process managed crafting of request a store. Okay, so crafting units themselves is just a building block. And then I have to combine those with either 1K or 2K or 6K components. So code processors just makes it faster. And the crafting monitor is just so I can see. Alright, so I'm gonna make lots of these. So I'm gonna fill this whole entire area over here with, let's say, 1, 2. How big should I make this? Let's say a good 3x3 sounds good. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3x3 and. Or how big is these? These are 4 apart. Can I do a 4x4? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that'd be too big. Yeah, you know what? A nice 3x3. One right there, space. One right here, space. One right there, space. So I'm gonna need 9. I'm gonna need 27 of these. And now if I look at this right here. So I'm going to need 27 logic processors, and 27 times 2 is 54? Yeah, 54. 54 calculation processors, 54 of that, and a whole bunch of iron. But luckily I have all that. So now then, let me go ahead and grab the code. All right. Put that in there. Put that away. And the acceleration cards. Oh, I need advanced cards. To make acceleration cards. I just make basic cards. So that just allows me to do redstone, overflow destruction capacity. Alright, that's on me. That's absolutely on me. But yeah, I don't see anything shutting down. See, why is this not locked to power, right? Unless, hold on. No, the flux point is set to power out. So why is that not locked? These are both set to power in, so they're sending power into the system. I go over here, this is full. So this is sending that much power in. It's because this right here shouldn't be set up to that. Hold on. That's still good. Right? Provides energy to adjacent... Oh, provides. So if I take that off, right? And if I look at my Curios right now, so that's not charging at all. Because it was on the wrong network. So now that should work, right? Because my Curio is fully charged. Let me see if that was just the issue of me just being a fucking idiot. I'm a little bit worried that that was just me being a fucking idiot. So that's going down per ticks. That's going down per ticks. That's sending out powers per ticks. That's constant. And it's like using power, losing power over and over again. So that's going up. That's just going directly into the system. So this accepts up to 4K in and out. Did I just get rid of that? Just have it go directly in? Because right now everything's charged, so it has nowhere to send that power. Alright, I'm just going to hope that that's actually working as intended. Silicon. Oh, I need more of these badly. So this, well, they have lots of this. And oh, dust. Not the crystals himself. Dust. Dust. Alright. And how much redstone do I have in the system? I should hopefully have enough. Right, so take that out. Put that in, put that in. Alright, there we go. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. It's so damn perfect. It just works. Alright, let that go through. And I also need calculation press, which are the source quartz. I need 57 of these. Boom, 54. If I did my math correctly. Silicon. And so I really should just get another inscriber. So I can do multiple things at once. Yeah, let me go ahead and make another inscriber. I don't have any in the system, do I? Okay, no. Put that over there. Need the fiber, connect them. Just grab these, and do I have the fluids? Oh, I do. Though I am running out. Okay, this one can go bye-bye here. Now what I am gonna want to do is use an import-export bus with a crafting pattern. Or is it just an interface? Which one I need for auto crafting? Hold on. Interface, right? ME interface. Can I use patterns? Interface is essentially a chest tank with a super duper ME export bus with an attached ME levels emitters. Okay, yeah. So I have to use the interface with a crafting bus in order to craft stuff in it. I'm like, I know I can use this for crafting. There we go. So it should be providing it with power. Alright, so that can go in there. And now if I put these in here, right? Why does that not work? I have the interface on it. Is it like, no? Does it have to have power from the sides? Okay, what the fuck is this? Configure. Okay, is it not going to pull out because it doesn't know to pull out? Do I just need to get the inner... Do I need to get the input export bus? And make sure I have import and export bus. The filter can be set to configure the export stacks. Anything that's not in the filter as a valid item stack to be imported. Okay, that's not that hard of a recipe. Need one import bus, one export bus, and one import export bus. Now let me see. Does that give it power? No, it doesn't. Oh, it took out the damn... It took out the press, right. Okay, so... Don't take out the damn press this time. Previous item will be doing an extraction side. Is the extraction side on the side? Is it on the front? Hold on. Take this, take this. Okay, there we go. Oh wait, isn't it just extracting? Like extracting from it, yay, but it doesn't know to put stuff back in it because I don't think this is a front that counts. I'm pretty sure there's a way to set this up to be automatic, and it loads me. So for right now, just gonna be dumb about it. Besides, this is almost done anyway. Right, I used quite a few of these. Making other stuff. Yeah, I should absolutely be worried about that. Alright, script. I was able to make 6 of these because I ran out. Quartz, I need boom. Need the charge, and I need the redstone. Does this have water in there? Nope, it does not. Well, that's fine. Bucket. Water. Put that in there. interface and the MEX input export bus. I will figure that out later. Thank you. 2 more calculation press made. Let's go. Put that in there. What you ran out of silicon. Put one more in there. One more in there. Come on, let's speed this process up. I've made 3 of these so far. And how many do I have crafting? If I can spell, I have 10 so far. So I'm going to need a crafting monitor. I need a storage monitor. Level emitter. Probably should have had that level emitter in my hand. Nope. Now then, a crafting monitor. Does it not see it? Okay, so the crafting monitor cannot go over here. Has to go over here. So I'm gonna set it to be like right here. Alright, so the code processor requires engineering, which is just a diamond. Oh, that's easy. So I think I'm gonna do 1 code processor in each of them. Yeah, 1 coprocessors in the middle. I know. And then I'm going to want, like, one of them's going to be all 1K. Now I'm going to want more than that, right? So I'm going to want a coprocessor here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. And then everything around is going to be 1K storage. Okay, I'm going to need more of these. Redstone. Put that in there. Diamonds. Boom, put that in there, sleep. Alright, and now I'm doing almost done. Yeah, so let me get the 1 up and running. And once I get the 1 up and running, the accelerator card, another accelerator card. There we go. All right, went to a few of them, but that's fine. Right, engineering. Go. Five of these. Like so. And then okay, so I can absolutely mix and match. Okay, so I'm gonna want basically like that, right? And then we have like 1K all around here, and all around this, and all around this. So that's going to be 8 down here, 16, 17, 18, 19. I'm going to need 20 of the 1Ks. Of course I ran out. Because of course I did. Why did I not run out? And I'm still gonna need more of that. There we go, so that's coming along. Need to hook it up to the system so it's actually useful, but it exists. Alright, how many do I require? Now, I have 3 done, so I need 17 more. And that means that for this alone, 17 gold for that. Don't need to worry about the things, because I have those. That in there. I'm getting a lot more silicon. So I know I just crushed my whole stacks. And let me make one more acceleration cards. Alright, so this should be max speed. Put that in there. Alright. Sure. And now I have the uranium. What can I do with that? I mean, not uranium, all the ammoniums. You know what? It just exists, and that's fine. Alright, my silicon. Alright, put those those in there. Okay, I made 13 more of these. Good. Just need like 4 more and I'm done. Of course I'm gonna run out. What the fuck did I run out of? Calculation, of course. Alright, make like a whole bunch of these. I'm using them for all the stuffs, really. So I might as well have them. And a whole bunch of these needs to be made. How many of those I need? Just 2. For now. Okay. That has been crafted. And now it needs the fibers. Fluix. That is online. I really wish it told me like how many channels I am using. But yeah, so that is fully online. Oh, that's so cool. And now what I need are MEs, pattern. I need the pattern provider and the pattern, right? Any pattern providers are the primitive ways in which auto-crafting systems will push ingredients into the pattern adjacent to an inventory, and items can be inserted into the inventory. Often a channel can be saved by piping the output of a machine block into a nearby pattern provider. Often storage subnets. Okay. So it's telling it, hey, with coal and iron, you can craft that. Interface. Storage bus with a filter set to blacklist. Smart cables. Smart cables. Do I not need that? Encoding terminal, pattern provider, pattern access terminal. What the fuck is an encoding terminal? Well, pattern provider, enemy exports, and storage buses etc. are the primary methods by which you can image drive, a crafting terminal. As a terminal is often the first subprogramming of my place, it is common to get it wrong. less is about terminals. The pattern is a similar only, but an additional pattern encoding interface. It looks similar to that. Okay, so I need this. So do that. I need a crafting terminal. What do you mean I don't have logic chips? What do you mean? Totally have logic chips. You're crazy. You're absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. How am I doing for things like uranium and whatnot? Where do those pebbles come from? Nothing should have pebbles in it. Damn pebbles. Where did the pebbles come from? Somebody tell me! Okay, there is audio coming from the stream. That's one thing about Minecraft. It's such a quiet game that you often think like, oh shit, is there no audio? Can people not hear what's going on? But no, there's audio. Guess that Minecraft is that quiet of a game. Alright, and that. Okay. Really? Terminal. Crafting terminal. And a pattern terminal. I'll put it right here. Yes. Okay, but where the fuck do I store the patterns for crafting? What does a pattern access terminal does? Oh my gosh. Fucking hell. I just remember, right? Right, I have to make this fucking cube. Because all this does is allow my system to craft. But without that fucking cube of pattern providers and molecular assemblers, it cannot craft shit. Why did I just remember that? just remember these similar. And each one has to touch a pattern provider. Boom. There, I'll never run out again. What do you mean there's no glass? What do you mean there's no sand? Fuck my fucking life sideways. How can I forget about this damn thing? Boom. Glass for days. Never have to worry about it again. I think that can work in a cube shape pattern. In here, logic processors, thank you, me. And of course, I ran out of these. Right, and I just put a pattern provider in between them. Yep. All right, and this is why I hate so I put that there. I have no way of accessing that at all. Okay, I cannot build it like that because I need to be able to access all of these. Like, I don't need to access the modular simulator. So, boom, boom, and boom. Okay. Put that there. So, in case. I mean, technically that is online. You can see all those. can put that there. Put that there. One here, one here. Now I will lose that spot right there. So let's take this out. Put that in there. Go over here. Put that in there. Another two. Boom. Boom. And I just need like 2 more simulators. So I can put one up here. Because as long as I can access them, that's all that matters. Alright, put that in the system. Totally forgot about this part. There we go. And gold. I got 4 in there. It's fine, it's whatever. Why am I in all caps rage? I mean, I'm slightly peeved, but I'm not that peeved. So I need 1, 2, 3 more pattern providers, and that's it. Of course. There we go. Now I could make it a cube like this one here. The only problem is I won't be able to access this one here if I put anything in front of it. Like I can put a pattern provider here, similar there, and put a pattern provider here, but I have to leave this open and that open. But yeah, it sees all that, right? Okay, I am missing channels now. Do I have a dense cable by any chance? I do. Alright, so can I use a dense cable? Nope. Missing channels installed 3. So 3 of these are just offline, like you cannot see them. Alright, so what I can do, take that out. Put it in the absolute wrong spot. Because luckily my roof is pretty high, so I can take that out. Put that right there. Okay, what about that? Oh, it's still missing channels. So, fuck. So I think it needs direct communication. Ouch, my ass cheeks. Alright, I have an idea. So let me take that off. I'm just gonna power that back on. Does it see the crystal simulator? It does. And this is still going to say it's missing channels. You can't see all of that. That's fine. Take that out. Put that back in there. All right. So what I need to do is put the dense energy cable right there. Now that is probably doing too much. Okay. So now that that's acting as a distributor. And you can see everything good. Go down here. So put that there. It doesn't need to see that. Okay. One channel. Fucking hell. Are you serious right now? So I see most of that, but it's like, oh, I'm missing one channel. Okay, I need the enemy. Was it smart dense cable? What does a smart cable does? Does it give me 32 channels? Because I thought that was the point of the dense cable. It was supposed to give me 32 channels on length. Alright. Oh my gosh. Is there a way to see? Like, is there like a cable analyzer for A2 that allowed me to know, like, hey, here's how many channels you're using? Yes, there is. Did there be an achievement for that? Oh shit. Alright. So this just allows me to see what the controller can see. So I'm using 19 channels. But the dense cable is supposed to have like... Wait. That's dense. Oh. I mean, that's just for aesthetics. What's the difference between this and a smart cable? No, how am I overloading channels? Yeah, I have 9 of those. Someone please tell me what the fuck am I missing with this? Because I really hate AE for just being overly complicated for no damn reason. Alright, let me go down here. Still missing a channel for that. Okay, so this is all taking 2 channels. Oh wait, 9 out of 32 channels used. 9. Oh wait, so that's 9 out of 32. This says 10 out of 32. So what the fuck's the fucking problem? If I'm not using all the damn channels... Like, I don't... Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, saw this in half. Right? And what I'm gonna do is... Got dense smart cable. 5 channels used, okay. 6. Ouch. Alright, so now they're saying 8 channels used. Watch, this still says 1 is missing. There's 8 channels used here. There's 10 channels used here. That's 18 channels. There's 9 channels here. Now each face of the ME controller should handle 16 channels. Unless I am that fucking stupid. Hold on, let me look at the guide here, right? I think areas that I can only have a maximum 8 channels using device totals. It's not possible to have 2 controllers and 1 ME networks. The controller provides 32 channels per face. The controller requires... So let me see if I can just make another one of these and it'll fix my channel issues. Pretty sure I'm making something stupid here, but... Is it because these cables can only have 8 and I'm exceeding that? And that's the damn problem? Like, what if I do this, right? Well, if I take that out, put that there, put this here. So that was just it. That was the issue. I just simply exceeded how much that can flow on through. All it needed was more throughput, because technically this only counts as one channel. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That doesn't count because that's not doing anything. And it goes to 6. Okay, so there's 13 channels going to this system here. And this is down to 7. I truly cannot overestimate and overstate how much I truly just hate everything that is AE for being this annoying ass clusterfuck of a mess. It's like, who hurt the developer of this? That they wanted to make this horrible mod. And then what is wrong with everybody who keeps using this damn mod? Alright, so there, everything, okay, it works. It's a wee bit of a weird pattern. Wait, now I'm wondering. Hold on, if I just do this. Okay. So it has to be like this. Okay. There we go. Wait, this chest is actually full. Wow, it actually is. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. I never thought I'd see the day where I fill the chest, but oh my gosh, the chest is full. Alright, let's make some fucking patterns. I need ME patterns. 48, and I need to put them here. And now, oh my gosh, shit. I mean, that's crazy. But let's say I wanted to make copper. Okay. This one, the only problem with it, right, is that it's going to pick some weird ass recipe. I don't want to use that. Are these regular chests? Yes, these are regular chests. So I wanted to use a regular oak drawer. There. That's one pattern. Gonna put that here. So now, in theory, if I type in copper and pattern, and I press enter, it's gonna say it's missing the oak drawer. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, no. I want you to use oak planks. And all Alright, it now knows how to make oak drawers. Good. Now, does it know how to make an oak plank? Alright, 1 to that. Boom. And now knows an oak plank recipe. And now, does it know... Okay, and now knows the tin chest recipe. So now, if I put all this in here, and I snooze, real quick, and now I tell it to go ahead and now I go ahead and tell it to make me one. Start. Oh my gosh, folks. There we go. Oh, right, I can turn this system back on because I finally have the power to do so. Let me get the Flux cable. Ouch. Alright, so let me see. You put in osmium. And the osmium should be filled up. What was the next one? Oh, you're just putting all osmium. Okay, let's just say... Let's do round robin, shall we? Oops. There. So I got osmium, I got nickel, I got aluminum, I got iron, and I got lead. There we go. Alright. That is PogChamp. So now I need like the interfaces with crafting tiers to say, hey, here's how you make certain things. To autocraft that. Alright, but this is awesome. This is so awesome, so awesome, so awesome. Okay, folks. I have auto crafting. And now let me get that wireless thingamabob. ME wireless. I need a dense energy cell for that. And for that I need energy cells. Okay. Put that in the system. Of course that happens. Oh, they say. I mean, I was pretty fast, but then again, literally, it was not doing any real heavy lifting. 4 more of these. Dense energy cell. Ain't no achievement for that. Flux pearl. One wireless receiver. The fuck's an enemy requester? Oh my gosh. Why do you like this? Okay, so how do I link? No found, and it has no no power either. Wireless. Oh, they're just called wireless terminal. Okay, and to make one, all I need is the wireless requester terminal and wireless pattern encoder terminal to make the wireless universal terminal. So I have the requester, so I just need the pattern. Bucket. This is, I just noticed, a long ass string, but it's me trying to get this thing done. The moment I get it done, shit, there's a wireless crafting terminal. This is what I want. I mean, luckily the recipe is still the same. Okay. Some fluid crystals in there. Some in there. That. Alright, so I just need to make a wireless terminal, then I can make it a wireless crafting terminal. So worried that this wasn't here. Okay, I've had that before. Okay, if you would have told me there was like no achievement whatsoever for getting a wireless crafting terminal, I would have been so flipping pissed. Okay, but how do I link it? Like, that's what I'm not told. How do I link this? Okay, access terminals. Yeah. So I need NG card for capacity. A universal bridge. Requires universal custom. Wait, no, how do I link? Oh. There we go. Now that's linked. And now I need a wireless booster. Alright, you can go over there. You don't need to be visible. Why did my system turn off? There should be no reason in high hell for my system to ever turn off. There's like ridiculous amounts of power flowing everywhere. Yeah, why the hell my system turn off? Yeah, why did my system turn off? This is fully charged. Alright, I no longer need the crafting card on a stick. So let me go into my settings. Options, control, keybind. Category AE. Open quantum armor configuration. No. Wireless pattern. There we go. Yep. Yep, that's all I need. Keybind, crafting on a stick. That's all I need. There we go. I have my full inventory. Okay, I need the wireless boosters, and I need... I actually don't need the energy upgrade on it. Wireless receiver acts as a booster, right? Nope. This is the wireless booster. Okay, so that's 18 meters. So let me see if I can... Say I'm over here. Out of range. Okay. Out of range. Still out of range. Still out of range. Out of range. Wow, that's ass. Alright. Luckily, put that there. And now I should be able to access my network a little bit farther. I mean, it's gonna go to the power faster, but I should be good. Oh, right. I want to see how much plutonium's in my system. I still don't have plutonium yet. Now, do I have dead spots? I have dead spots. They are definitely dead spots. Okay. I mean... Is there any way to check how much waste I have? Like, Alright, this, let me make as much as possible. It's gonna consume more power, but hey. If it gets rid of dead spots, because the problem is dead spots. Now let me make sure, is my house covered? Okay, my house is now covered. Nope. Don't you just hate when you get dead spots in your own house? Alright, this requires ender dust. Right here, yep. Alright. Okay. That's not a valid system. Did that go up? Why is it 15 now? I mean, everything's still being seen. But now... I mean, the only problem with that and how it's set up is that technically there's no power going directly into the cell. The cell is getting charged off of the main thing. So if I want to... missing any channels? Nope. But what I can do is take this off. My system is going to drain. Oh, shit. Right. Energy cells don't accept power directly. They need the energy acceptor to accept power. Which is bullshit, but... Now if I put the energy acceptor there, and I go ahead and I take this, and I go ahead and I put it here, the energy acceptor takes it, it's charging the battery. My system is receiving, it has all the channels, it's recognized all the devices, and now it should be good for power. Yep, okay. Let's put that in a system. But yeah, alright, anyway, enter dust. Put it in here. ME wireless, not the greater energy card. What I need is just wireless. Okay, I might have made too much there, but hey. So that's 38 meters. That's 38 meters. And now... Okay. There we go. No more dead spots. I mean, it's chugging to the power, but hey, there's no dead spots at least. And at that, folks, I think I'm going to end the stream. Holy shit, this has been a long one. 3 hours and a half. Chat, you better be happy. I don't want to hear any complaints. You best be praising me. I want to know that I'm your god. But no. Oh, man, that took forever. But I got done, chat. I got done. You know, I have some form of like auto crafting going. So I can't complain on that front. Got the auto craft going. I got like the processor up. Looks cool. Got the modular simulators and the pattern providers. Looks awesome. I finally have a power grid that's so powerful that my lava is good. I think what I'm gonna do is obviously next stream I said I was gonna do it, and I'm gonna do it. What glass panes do I have in the system? I don't even have glass right now. Okay. Or sand. Hold on. There we go. Sure, sand can go there. Roughly like 100. Go. Start. Exceeded that, but that's fine. Alright. But yeah. So I'm gonna get this solar up and running next time. And afterwards, mob farm. You know, it's gonna be awesome. Okay. Right now, this is what I'm going to say. Folks, thank you. Whether it's watching this live or watching the VODs, I am Cliff Biggs, and I'm signing out. Please be sure to like and subscribe, and ring that bell to receive a notification next time I'll be streaming more of the hell I want. Or tune in Monday to Fridays from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I may my stream, or may I do a 3-hour stream, and something ridiculous, something like that. You'll never know what I'm going to do. But I'm going to set up some more crafting stuff in the background. At least for the alloys and certain things. What I'm thinking about do is have it like, hey, if you interact with this chest here, and like it'll put ingredients in the chest, and then I'll have like filters just as this goes here and that goes there. And that might be a better way of doing it. And that's how that will work. But other than that, bye internet. Leave a comment down below about what do you think about my crafting setup. You know, I know you guys are like, I could have done it better, but you know, this is mine. Humble brags. It's mine. Thank you very much. Okay, bye internet.